trailer repair car. From Ludlow, here is Johnny Wicker is Quicker Walker.
RAR chassis number 53 out of Jewett City. The driver is Paul Borton Jr.
The car number 6 will belong to Chris Sanford. He's from Hamden.
And car number 66, Doug Dunleavy III out of Bethel, Connecticut.
And then in car number 22, it'll be Doug Dunleavy. He's also from Bridgewater, Connecticut.
And then Ashley Lee will be starting scratch with car number 26, and that, of course, from Bridgewater, Connecticut as well. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the Dare stocks. Whelen Engineering lights are off. The pace car dives to the center of the infield. Green, and we're racing. Bottom of turn number 1. Who's going to get there first? It is Nicole Chambrello. The young lady shows the guy a thing or two, but quickly moving into second, Zachary Robinson. He looks racy tonight, but here comes Dembeck Mac and Alexandra Fern threading the needle through traffic in less than one circuit.
Dembeck has had a quiet season so far, but he has rabble-roused his way into the top third. Alexandra Fern is right there with him. And here is the Riddler, Ryan Fern, trying to get into the top 5, and he does over back now. But the drum major of the parade is Nicole Chambrello. She has had a very frustrating year so far, but she is looking smooth right now.
Certainly has, and keep your eyes further back because the big guns are coming to the front. Walker follows, Ryan Fern to the front, Brandon Michael, Tyler Trott, then there's side-by-side racing all the way back. Zach Robinson has had no luck at all in 2016. He steps on the gas, down the back straightaway. We'll call it the Battle of the Sexes. It is Chambrello leading the pack. But for how long? Here comes Zach Robinson. They rim ride. They swap paint. They muscle back to the line. Second leader emerges 3 laps in. Zach Robinson out in front.
And the door was open for Dan Dembeck to get second. And look at Alexandra Fern. She scoots into the top 3. And her brother Ryan is on the move. Alexandra had a notion to get underneath Dembeck. That will be a very intriguing battle for second and third.
There's no question about it. Alexandra Fern is reeling in on the back bumper of the Dembeck machine. Now, Dembeck is one of those cars that comes on strong right at the halfway point of the event. But not tonight. He's showing a lot of muscle and potential there. Meanwhile, Chambrello dropping back further in the field. Brandon Michael, last week's winner, he's trying to march forward as he continues to pick them off one at a time. But Zach Robinson is still in command, coming off the turn and holding on. 5 of the 50 laps are in the record books. They run like a conga line as they come off turn 2. And who steps out of line first, Matt? Alexandra Fern.
And she is looking to blow by the 93 at Dembeck, and she is on the way of doing that. So she screeches underneath the 93, and now her brother Ryan is trying to make the identical move. Some drivers to pay attention to. Johnny Walker in the 01. Tyler Trott in the 11. Troy Spire, and we have problems. Dembeck goes around as there appeared to be liquid on the track. Oh, Walker is there. You could win a ride in our 2-seater. We are giving away 2 practice session rides tonight, and those rides are being handed out courtesy of our Napa stores of the night in Hartford, Jewett City, and Manchester. So we'd like to thank them, and they'll make 2 fans very happy tonight, but you have to purchase a pit stopper in order to make it all work.
You certainly do. We salute our Napa stores on Wethersfield Avenue in Hartford, Connecticut, is one of the stores of the night in Jewett City as well. We salute those stores and much, much more. And, of course, our Manchester, Connecticut store on Broad Street. Green is out, and we are racing back to the line. They come thundering off turn number 4. And it looks like Alexandra Fern is giving Zach Robinson a run for the money at the point, but she comes off the turn with a little more giddy up, and down the back straightaway, Alexandra starts to pull away. Well, watch out, because Zach Robinson isn't giving up. He rim rides to the bottom off the turn. Alexandra way up top on the racetrack.
And she likes to run up there, and that is why she has grabbed the lead. Now I got to watch is Tyler Trott. This is Tyler Trott time right now at this portion of the race, the midway spot, as he is looking to carve his way underneath the 14 of Robinson. Here comes Trott. Robinson holding him off for the time being.
They come off the turn back to the line. A great battle going on there. Now all of a sudden, Ryan Fern steps out of line. The car with the Psycho paint job makes its presence known in the 4th spot, white number 3 car. Brandon Michael, last week's winner, and Marcello Rafrano also coming to the front of the field. Hopkins, again, the rookie, having a good run, and Walker just doesn't give up. He keeps digging.
And Marcello Rafrano has struggled for a lot of this season, so it is good to see him back running the way he used to, as he is giving a bear hug to the back bumper of Brandon Michael, last week's winner. Trot, here he comes, trying to torpedo his way underneath Robinson. He will complete the move. Tyler Trott is in second and going after Alexander Fern.
There's no question about it. Tyler Trott knows how to run this class well. He makes his presence known, high, low, then steps on the gas, and now he's in the comfort zone in second. Zach Robinson still looking to hold on to that podium spot of third as 10 laps now show up on the board. 5 laps remaining. Brandon Michael moves in. Little smooch to the back bumper of Fern. Marcello Rafrano is there.
And that is close quarter racing in the fight for third. Now getting an advantage is Ryan Fern as he tries to walk away from the combination of Robinson and Michael. Michael forces the issue. He moves into the top 4, but Ryan Fern made a pretty good move, and this is Marcello's best performance this summer.
There's no question about it. Really coming on strong at this point. 11 laps are up on the board. Leader is still Alexandra Fern. Tyler Trott still in second. Ryan Fern is third. Brandon Michael in the 4th spot. Marcello Rafrano is all over him. And now it is Johnny Walker who's picking up the pace. Walker dives to the inside of Marcello Rafrano. Deep into turn number 3. Bottom shot move. Will it pay off? Here comes Brandon Michael. Michael picks up the 3rd spot. Ryan Fern drifts up the racetrack, and we've got side-by-side racing for the 4th spot.
There is damage on that 0-1 car of Walker, but it's not slowing him down. A little wind resistance, perhaps, but Walker is going to rear out Rafrano to pick up the position. At the front of the field, Alexandra Fern looking for her 2nd win of the season, and she is leading by about the length of Route 84 against the 11 of Tyler Trott. One more time around, we'll see if Alexandra Fern can keep it together.
She certainly looks racy out in front, smooth as glass. She heads to turn number 3 for the final time. Car number 12, the Safeco Foams machine, off turn number 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Fern will take down the checker. Finishing in the runner-up spot, Tyler Trott. Brandon Michael to finish in 3rd. Johnny Walker for 4. Marcello Rafrano to finish in 5. Hopkins for 6. 7th spot.
Receives her Napa Victory Lane hat, and here she is, racing fans, exiting the beautiful number 12 machine. Here she is, Alexandra Fern, winner of our Deerstock main event. Holy cow, last week, hard hit. This week, Victory Lane. How do you guys do it?
Honestly, I don't know. I thought that we just were never going to get back here. I was kind of feeling down after finishing only 2 races this year. But I'm really happy to be here. I would not be in Victory Lane or at the racetrack this week without Amadeo, my car owner, or John G. Powers. They worked on the car last night at the shop, and they do wonders. I would not be here without them. I can't thank them enough. I can't thank Safeco Foam, Hams Welding, Independent Racing Wheels, Sunoco Race Fuels, Napa Auto Parts, and Stafford for all that they do. And I'm just really happy to be here. This is a huge turnaround, and I can't wait to see what next week is going to be.
That restart really helped you out on lap 6.
Yeah, it did. I don't know why everyone's so afraid of the outside. It's really not that bad. This is the 2nd race I've won from the outside. I don't know why everyone thinks it's so bad. But the 14, he raced me clean. He did a good job. Hats off to him. Yeah, that was a fun race. Keeping it interesting.
All right, there she is, Alexandra Fern, driver of the number 12 machine. What a job she did tonight. Let's go over to Darren.
Trot right now. I was just talking with Brandon Michael. Those two complete our podium. Tyler, another drive up through the back of the field to finish 2nd, but your biggest problem might be something leaking. We were just talking about it. What's going on with that 11 car?
I think I popped the tire in that last turn. I don't know if I made contact with somebody or whatever, but I parked it and I heard some hissing, so I don't know. But I didn't have, after that point, I didn't have nothing for the 12, but maybe early in the race, maybe I had something, but it's fun. You know, you got to be patient on these long runs, and you know, I think racing everybody clean. You know, and yeah, I'd like to thank some of my sponsors. You know, Kevin Keenan Memorials, Clark Enterprises, Steve's Auto Care, Duff Grinding. Jeez, I can't even think of anything else. And, you know, of course, my crew, you know, my dad, I wouldn't be doing this without him. My girlfriend, Allison, Jesse, my crew chief. You know, he's not here today, but Josh, you know, he does all the body work on the car each week, you know. All you guys, thank you.
This is the 4th podium of the season for Tyler Trott. He continues to improve this season. Remember, he finished 2nd in the championship standings last season, so we're going to look for him to keep having that resurgence in the dare stock. So we'll now catch up with Brandon Michael, who finishes in the 3rd position. And Brandon, obviously another great run, coming off the win last week. Got to be solid to be in the podium here today.
Yeah, we had a real good car. It was a little off in the beginning, but I drove the wheels off it to get to the front. I knew I had to get up there as quick as I could. A lot of fast guys this year. Everyone's real competitive. It's great for running against all these guys. I got to apologize to Chase Byer. I got into him a little bit in turn 1. I just had nowhere to go. This car was getting better and better towards the end of the race. If we had one yellow flag, I think we would have been right up front and no one would have had anything for us. I got to thank everyone that helps out on this car. My crew, my dad, I got to give him a Father's Day. It wasn't a win, but hey, we're on the podium. I got to thank all my sponsors. Bovat's Power Equipment, he's here tonight. Got to thank him for coming out. And Martin, I got to thank my grandma for toughing it and being here every week up in the stands. Bovat's Power Equipment, Tradesman New England, Bedrock Farm, Hub International Insurance, Route 10 Tire, Steve's Glass, Whip City Cleaning, Rad Auto Machine for the awesome horsepower, Berardi Transmissions, no one can beat their transmissions. I got to thank Stafford for this awesome track to run at, and everyone else that helps out.
3rd place for Brandon Michael here in his number 74 machine for the dare stocks. That completes our podium for the dares tonight. And guys, we got another great limited late model feature coming up. Let's see what Robert Bloxham has for the